Why are packages a good way to sell your services? Great question for Dr. Charley Webb on the Functional Forum.
We're going to focus on this, but let's talk a little bit about why we need to put this in and the difference between the typical practice management model and the doctor entrepreneurial model. So a lot of you've probably had some kind of maybe management coaching, and I'll express it this way. No matter what kind of practice you run, you need to find someone that knows more about the direction you want to go than you, meaning some type of coach, practice management, if you will. But I'm going to try to explain the difference here in practice entrepreneurial model or in the management model. It's really teaching you to stay in the traditional model and make it more efficient. So from the patient experience, here's what you get. Very little time with the doctor. Impersonal. Care is limited by insurance. So again, everyone that's watching right now has the mindset of I want to offer proactive. I want to empower those to come to me. That's not always going to be covered by insurance. Patient wants you to solve their problems. The typical mindset of most Americans today is you're the doctor, I'm the patient, you fix me, and I'm entitled to it because I have insurance. Public has been taught today, and it's going to be your job to disrupt that and teach them, well, there's another way to go. Often don't get the results they're looking for. The way that on the patient experience on the doctor entrepreneur model, you get as much time as needed. That doesn't mean you're going to have an hour appointment every time, but it means more than 7 minutes. It means more than 10 minutes. It means what you need with that individual as they go through your program. Personalized care, so it's going to be unique to them. And when we go into packaging, you'll think, well, how can you make a package unique? We'll get to that. Care is not limited by insurance. You're going to deliver exactly what they need. You're not going to make a judgment call, well, whether this person can afford it or not. That's going to come later. What you're going to do is you're going to act as the teacher, the diagnostician, the mentor, and you're going to do what's right for them and express to them and communicate to them, if this is where we're going, this is what you need. Patient takes responsibility for their health, so there's basically a partnership. Get great results and often send referrals. I think my mic, just lost my mic. We got it? You good? Okay. All right. Doctor experience for this, practice management model, doctor experience. Seeing many patients a week, too many patients, I had that model one time. Little time to spend with your patients, unpredictable insurance payments, focus on the quantity of patients rather than quality, work 5-6 days a week. And practice is dependent on you, so you go on vacation, your practice doesn't make anything. So doctors don't take vacations. Doctor entrepreneur model, see as many patients as you want or need. You decide how big you want the practice. You decide, do I want to work 3 days a week? Do I want to work 4 days a week? As much time as needed for the patients. So in your system and your education and how you put that together, you're going to be able to spend, because what you're going to find, you're going to be delivering your services and your care, and the most powerful thing that you can deliver is you're going to be your knowledge. So we don't have to worry about making money on tests. We don't have to worry about making money on supplements. The biggest investment they're going to make is with what you can do to take them to the next place, take them to their destiny. You control your own financial destiny, focus on the quality of your service and care, much higher experience for the patient.
Hello and welcome. I'm James Maskell, founder of The Evolution of Medicine, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most important topics. How do we harness the power of community in modern medicine? And we're going to talk about a range of strategies for you clinically, practically, and with your peer community. So, how are we going to engage the power of community into our medical practice? The first thing that we need is a powerful clinical model. And the most powerful clinical model that engages the power of community is the functional medicine group visit. This is being used by all types of physicians and practitioners across the country. There's a one provider model, there's a two provider model. You could do it on insurance and you could also do it for cash. But the most important thing is that you bring together a group of people who have the same or similar types of dysfunction and introduce them to each other, especially people who are ready to change, and you get the value of support and accountability of a group of peers. The second way to really engage the community into your practice and your practice into the community is to do weekly events. Now, there are all kinds of ways that you could do this, but some of the most popular and some of the most effective. The first is a grocery tour. It's not difficult to take groups of your patients around the grocery, and it's a remarkable experience, both for the people who are on the tour and other people who are in the supermarket watching you walk around. It doubles as marketing in a really great way. The second is movie night. There are so many great movies that have the power to really engage people and change people's behavior. So setting up a movie night, and there are great technical tools to be able to do that. And then the third way that's really impactful is a walking or running club that could start right at your practice. And we've seen big brands like this, like Lululemon, doing it. But how difficult would it be to have a running or a walking club meeting at your practice 3 times a week? There's plenty of science to show that when people get together to walk in community 45 to 90 minutes 3 times a week, the health results are exponential and the community is very powerful. Now, the third and possibly most powerful way that we're going to engage the power of community in your zip code is to get together with a group of your peers. And that's why we created the Functional Forum. So that on the first Monday of every month, you can get together with a group of local peers in your community, other doctors, other health providers, and understand how you're going to deliver much better community medicine in your zip code. So these are the 3 most powerful ways that we see that you can engage community right now. And the benefits for your practice are going to be better clinical results, more engagement into your practice and more new patients, and a significantly increased number of peers in your community that you can refer to and from. And what we're starting to do is build and organize a team of providers nationwide that can really deliver a new type of healthcare. Now, if you like these ideas, but you find it a little bit overwhelming, I've got a special gift just for you, and that's a session with one of our Evolution of Medicine concierges. They're highly trained in helping to identify the best opportunities and solutions for your individual practice. So to book a time with one of the Evolution of Medicine concierges, please click on the link below. Thanks so much for your time today, and we'll see you next time.